Hello, welcome to Brian's Table Talks. This is our 7th edition, almost 2 months of doing this and having a good time. Hal's here helping me with it. And he and I always have a great conversation before and after this, which is a nice distraction from the day. Distraction is an interesting word, isn't it? Often we think of distraction as a negative thing. Don't get distracted from your schoolwork, or don't get distracted from your work, and certainly don't get distracted while you're driving. Yeah, distraction's not always a bad thing, though. I remember years ago, Brenda and I would go on road trips. And growing up, I didn't do any road trips, not really. We only traveled an hour or so with my family. But when I got married to Brenda and we had our first 2 kids, we learned a road trip. Turns out it's a little cheaper than flying. And as you know, when you go on a road trip with kids, it's a challenge. You get the, are we there yet? Can we stop? And it goes on and on and on. So one of the things my wife taught me, and she got very good at, is she would set up in the back of the car or the minivan a little TV with a little bungee cords holding it so it wouldn't move around, a whole bunch of VHS cassettes, stacks of coloring and sticker books. Back then we had the old Walkmans. It was a whole lot of stuff to distract our children and help them to get through this long drive inside this cramped vehicle. I was thinking about that. That's kind of what we're doing now, isn't it? We're in our cramped vehicles. Sometimes it's our houses, our smaller worlds, and we're on a long drive. I mean, we've been doing this for 7 weeks. I don't ever want to do a car ride for 7 weeks, but it's kind of what we're doing. And I noticed early on as we began this journey of social distancing, I had a habit of going to my phone and looking up a couple of web pages. I wanted to keep track of what was going on with COVID-19. Well, as you can imagine, those are never good things to look at. The numbers only go up. Hal even agrees with me on that one. And I had to learn to stop looking at that website. Well, I'm always going to go to my phone. It's right there. So I know, for example, I now have an app on my phone that I look at many times a day, and it tells me where the International Space Station is. Not only does it tell me where it's at, it's got a live camera on it showing me a view of the Earth. So I've gotten to where I don't look at that app as often because I've been distracted by something positive. My wife in our living room, in our kitchen rather, has set up a table. We don't puzzle in my house. We don't build puzzles. But there's a puzzle there now. And every time anybody in the house walks by, we look down and try to put a piece or two in it. Helps distract us from the long day. So what are the distractions that you're putting into place? How are you focusing on the good stuff rather than this long, cramped journey? And that's what we need to be doing. We need to find the positive distractions. Distraction is not always a bad thing. Sometimes it can be a good thing. And right now, good things are better than they used to be. Maybe it's an app on your phone. Maybe it's a little game. Maybe it's a book. Maybe it's music. I want to encourage you, find some good distractions. The things that help you take your mind off of the challenges that we're facing. They're there. There's plenty of them. You just got to find them and create some new habits. And that's not really a bad thing, is it? So until next time, I want to pray that you're safe and comfortable and finding some measure of peace in each and every moment, because each moment is a gift from God. My friends, peace be with you. Until next time, I'm Pastor Brian.